Hello friends, Art Keeper is back again to do the second part of India Art Fair 2022. So let's start with Through Their Eyes, a talk between Raghu Rai and Emmanuel Lian. Both are photographers. बाहर की देख सकते हैं जैसे गर्मी बहुत है, लोग भी हैं. So let's go inside the auditorium first. Let's start.
Yeah, that's the. I shot a few pictures about street jobs, and I think many things happen in the street in India for good. Also, sadly, people are living in the street, but it's so lively, and sometimes I like also the some ambiguity. I don't understand, perceive at first what people are doing, and I need to get into it. And there, this was in old Delhi. It was a guy who was mending or repairing some doors. The baby is there. The scene was a bit awkward at first, and it happens quite often, I think. Same, it's old Delhi, and I was very moved by the way some people during that dark period looked at me. Because in Europe, I would say, when people are not well off and they are in misery, they are angry with you. They are revolted, angry. And in India, you can, I don't know, I read in them some despair, but tenderness also. I think they are. I don't know. Maybe Raghu is more, obviously more knowledgeable about that. But I think it's. I don't know if it's karma, if it's fate, I have no explanation. I'm too new in the country, but I think it's a big difference in the way they look at you. But then I didn't shoot too many pictures like this because I think it's a bit obscene for a photographer, I must say. And you carry a camera which is worth years of living and resources for these people, and then you go back to you steal from them the only thing they have, their look, their dignity, and then you go back to your comfortable place. So I refrain to shoot too much, but I think it's quite different. This one I thought it was fun. I mean, who could imagine that you would take a nap like this on a grave in a cemetery in our daily life? I feel there's a capacity to find places on that, which is quite incredible. But the guy was totally comfortable with that, with me shooting a picture of him. He thought it was totally natural to be there at that time taking a nap. I was talking about the ambiguity, like with the kid with the dog. Same. I mean, there are many instances. I feel that it could be the movie or something. There's something just happened. You don't know exactly what, but it's slightly ambiguous, and I have that feeling a lot when I go through the streets. I'm still there. So turned out okay. I think we're done. The good pictures now. Raghu. Thank you.
Thank you. And I click and I forget what I have been shooting. But here I can tell you that this was one of those. What place? Yeah. You see, the trees are usually green. The rocks were light, but this rock was much darker, and then the trees topping it. So what I have done is, while making a print, I have made the trees lighter and softer, and the rock almost dark black, being stopped by the tree. country, the visual power of it.
That's where you see a great photographer. I mean, he took a scene which is pretty ordinary, and he turned it into a great picture. Just being very cautious, being observant of the contrast and the lines and the things. It's really impressive.
And that is, I have spent 55 years with, searching, exploring, and visualizing how a situation converts into a powerful image. Shall I press this one? Yeah, left. Correct. We have many beggars, but no country is free of that.
That is sure.
And the statues above, and his eye and hands, they create certain expression. Now look at this old lady, all those people sitting on the stairs of this big monument, and the car passing by, and look at the loneliness of this woman. I was sitting and having coffee in the restaurant just nearby. I saw this lady and I couldn't resist. I said, oh, how painful is that? This is, what is Mano? Montmartre?
Sacré-Cœur, Montmartre.
Yeah. You see, in 1996, La Figaro, the big magazine, they invited 6 photographers from different parts of the world to photograph Paris. And they assigned me this area that I was photographing, and Meeta was with me, and she remembers more details about architecture and the places, being a conservation architect herself. Thank you. This is on the steps, and the way this child on the right hand is responding, and the whole space and the sky. The skies, the clouds, the life around you belongs to who? The one who makes himself available mentally, physically, and spiritually, and ready to receive the experience. So it's my clouds, my sky, in my space, and these are my people that I love in those moments. So, you see, I have always boasted that I photograph only in my own country. But unknowingly on my travels, I managed to photograph the rest of the world. And then I asked myself this question, that my country, my people, what about people are people? Human energies and expressions, eventually we are all the same. We might look physically different in physically different realities. This is also the same place, when I was doing my assignment for La Figaro. And the pigeons there are so closely connected with the life and everybody else, and especially children. Yeah, this was in 2007 when I had to have a show in Arts Festival, a retrospective.
Paris is not like this every day,
And we were staying in Paris for 3 days. And me, my wife, my daughters, we come out of the house to the main road, and this is what I see. Mind-boggling for me. Hindustani आदमी Europe में पहुंच गया है, and there is a gay parade happening right in front of you. I had never seen or imagined anything like this.
What I like in the pictures, this one and the following about the gay pride. I mean, usually photographers will shoot color and put a lot of effect and be thing. And Raghu is good for the black and white, with very composed. I mean, it's heavily composed, and it's perfectly
Has to
done.
come into, every element has to come into certain rhythm and relationship.
And this is very original, I think, to portray the gay pride.
You see, we can be very strange, we can be very odd, situation can be very ironic. So the image has to capture either the mystery of things or reveal the magic of daily life in a way which is on the edge. And they say, those who are not living on the edge are wasting space. So please remember that. This is the same part of the same procession. Look at these beauties. People say they are fake, but they are very real to me. And the hand here, and the sculpture there, and the street scene. Yeah. The form of the car, the form of the poster guy, and this girl going, and the traffic. You know, you get these fleeting moments, and the forms, textures, and details, they create certain kind of tension and relationship. This is in Strasbourg. There's some kind of Mela festival was going on, but the very strange structures and architectures that got created in the process. This is in a big storehouse in Paris. The sense of design and rhythm.
It looks like Galerie Lafayette, yes. Yes.
And this is in Paris. People doing their
French yoga.
French yoga, and the clouds and the trees and the forms created in the whole space, you know, looks very powerful, magical experience of the whole space. Look at this girl, her hands going up and the cloud coming out. See the journey, see the relationship. This nuance is very important for me, the way her movement and the cloud moving out from behind the building. You know, these are visual interpretations of ordinariness of daily life, which has magic points. That those dots you have to connect in order to say something a little more than what usually one connects to. In Paris, you see artists sitting there making portraits. And I was standing very close to this lady and that guy waiting to be portrayed. And then she turned, and the whole structure of the faces from left to the middle to the right side and right bottom, the structure gets created of its own kind. You see, sometimes people say, ask me, what were you thinking when you were taking this picture? Or in today's world, there is a kind of a very well-planned, programmed pictures being done. My pictures happen as life begins to move for itself in certain rhythm and magic. I do not think only banias, politicians, maybe scientists think. Artists only feel and understand the moving energy and aura of people, how it comes together as an artist. This museum, they said photography was not allowed. I was horrified, but since my wife and my daughters were already in, so I had to follow them. Because anywhere in my country, in big temples or mosque or a church or anywhere, if they say you can go in but you can't take pictures, you have to leave the camera behind, then the God does not exist for me. So for me, my dharam is my photography, my camera. And here I took the my camera was with me and they said, please don't shoot. I said, okay, I won't. And suddenly I see this guy with those hands like the Christ lying down. How could I not have shot this?
It's good thing that you kept your camera.
And look at the aliveness of this family and the people and the structure and the clouds. Clouds is part of my life, and nature makes sure that whenever I need them, they turn up. I'm not boasting. So I stopped there quietly. I took several pictures. Then about 2 months back, we got a call from a friend in Strasbourg that this musician passed away and his family, if you've taken any pictures, so I sent them this photograph. So it's not one-way traffic. I try to keep the contact with the life that has given me some great moments and feelings. This is my dear friend Sebastião Salgado, one of the greatest photographers, originally from Brazil, lives in Paris, and he's a very simple, beautiful, loving, great photographer. This is Bruno Barbie again, Magnum photographer. Few months back, he died of a sudden heart attack. So I sent this picture to Catherine Barbie, his wife, so that I have some connection again. I think this is it. Thank you very much for being so patient. And
सो नाउ फिर से बाहर आ चुके हैं. ऑडिटोरियम के बाहर का व्यू देखिए. भीड़ है, एक क्राउड है, एक जोश है. बहुत मज़ेदार एनवायरनमेंट है इंडिया आर्ट फेयर का. आई लव इट. नाउ आई एम इनसाइड द डिस्प्ले एरिया. सो आई एम स्टार्टिंग विथ द आर्ट वर्क्स. Elantallur, this is Elantallur, and yes, welcome to second part of India Art Fair. These are the works of Mithu Sen on paper. बिल्कुल अलग हट के काम है, and I love her works. Totally different, absolutely different kind of works. Yes, I can see one of the artists from Garhi. Let's talk to her. Yeah, now you can see Varnita, Frida Kahlo of India. Yeah, hi Varnita.
Hi, how are you all?
Yeah, so Art Keeper people, if you have to watch the works of Varnita, you can also check our Art Keeper, but she's right now at India Art Fair. आई नॉट बी यूजिंग एनी म्यूज़िक, मैं कोई म्यूज़िक यूज़ नहीं करूँगा। आप बैकग्राउंड में जो सुन पा रहे हैं दैट्स द नॉइज़ ऑफ द क्राउड, वाइब्रेंट क्राउड, लोगों का भीड़ है, एक जोश है, आप उसको सुनिए एंड यूल फील पार्ट ऑफ इट। म्यूज़िक नहीं चाहिए इसमें। एंड आई विल बी मूविंग अराउंड द इंटायर स्पेस, आपको लगेगा कि आप खुद हैं वहाँ पे। इट्स a huge massive display of artworks और ये पॉसिबल नहीं कि एक दिन में कवर किया जाए, सो मुझे आना पड़ा। मैं बेसिकली दिस द थर्ड डे, आई वाज हियर फॉर 2 more times, दिस द थर्ड डे। और जैसे कि आप देख पा रहे हैं मैं ज़्यादा डिटेल में लेता हूँ आर्टवर्क्स को, मैं बहुत ज़्यादा वक्त देता हूँ, तो पेशेंस रखिए इसके। एंड प्लीज़ ट्राई टू वॉच द एंटायर वीडियो, आखिर तक देखिएगा। इससे बहुत सारे आर्टवर्क्स हैं, बहुत अलग किस्म के वर्क्स हैं, आप पूरे वीडियो को देखिएगा। हैव पेशेंस एंड सपोर्ट आर्ट कीपर, स्टे विथ आर्ट कीपर। प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब आर्ट कीपर एंड शेयर विथ योर फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली, विथ योर लव्ड वंस। सपोर्ट कीजिए आर्टिस्ट को और आर्ट को, एंड आई नीड योर सपोर्ट टू सर्वाइव एंड टू कीप डूइंग दिस वर्क। प्लीज़ सपोर्ट आर्ट कीपर, थैंक यू सो मच। और भी है, अभी चलते रहें, देखते रहें और साथ रहिए हमारे, प्लीज़ साथ रहिए आर्ट कीपर के। These are works by Digvijay Khatua, who just recently got the National Award for Painting from ललित कला एकेडमी, और ये इनके ही काम है. और दिग्विजय खटुआ का भी मैं कवरेज कर रहा हूँ. उनका एक वीडियो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन आने वाला है. इट्स गोइंग टू कम वेरी सून. बट दिस आर हिज वर्क्स राइट नाउ एट इंडिया आर्ट फेयर विथ अनंत आर्ट गैलरी. मैं कोशिश करूँगा कुछ वर्क्स के आर्टिस्ट को इंट्रोड्यूस करने का. दिस अ वर्क बाय गणेश पाइन from Kolkata. He is no more among us. He is a master artist. He was, but I still believe he is. He is still there among us. This is the work by Dhruv Mistry. ये ध्रुव मिस्त्री के काम है. ये पॉसिबल नहीं है कि मैं हर किसी आर्टिस्ट का पता कर पाऊँ या बता पाऊँ. It's very difficult to do that, but I'll try my best.
इसके पीछे का था आपने किया हुआ है.
जिनका आप अभी स्क्रीन पे देख पा रहे हैं, दैट्स परेश माइती, द मास्टर वाटर कलरिस्ट पेंटर बेस्ड इन दिल्ली. देख पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे ही इज़ वेयरिंग ए हैट. ये है आपके सामने परेश मैती और जिनसे बात कर रहे हैं लाल बहादुर, वो भी आर्टिस्ट हैं और बहुत ज़बरदस्त आर्टिस्ट हैं। तो दो अच्छे आर्टिस्ट आपस में बात कर रहे हैं। ब्यूटीफुल मोमेंट, ब्यूटीफुल। Paresh Maithi's works are displayed with Art Alive Gallery. Please support Artkeeper, subscribe and share. be talking to Shoma Dash about her work. I'm at India Art Fair. So, Shoma ji, कुछ बताइए. You tell us something about your work. The series which you have displayed over here. Is it a particular series? Have you named it?
Yes, this one is series. The name is Made for Each Other.
Made for each other.
Yes. It's
And these are watercolors, I believe.
Gouache.
This what?
Watercolor,
This-
opaque watercolor.
Gouache.
Gouache.
Yes,
Gouache. Gouache.
Right.
Two types of watercolor, opaque watercolor. One is tempera and another is gouache.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you have done your education, formal education from
Rabindra Bharati University, 2009.
2009.
Masters.
Perfect, because the style which you have said right now, it's very much from that gharana, from Rabindra Bharati. It comes from there, right? So, why this kind of pictorials? Why this kind of narratives you have created? Why particular choice of?
This actually I born and brought up in joint family. It's very conservative.
In Kolkata.
Kolkata.
Uh-huh.
And that time, I maximum time I spent with my female family members.
Right.
Even I studied in girls' school.
Uh-huh.
So I like female figures. In
Uh-huh.
my maximum, I use female figure in my painting.
Right.
And there is detailing. Actually, I inspired from Indian miniature painting,
Uh-huh.
and I inspired from my mother. My mother collected very newspaper cutting, magazine design,
Okay.
dress design.
Okay.
She collected, and I inspired. She embroidered her sarees, and she made our dresses. And my grandmother telling story, doing her katha.
Katha stitch.
Yes, katha
Uh-huh.
stitch. She was telling her childhood story. I was very enjoying these are my influence. And my father is a carpenter, and he used design in furniture with, and I also help to rub and smoothing with sandpaper. Sometimes I draw the design, and that is my inspiration.
So you have a lot of influences which have shaped your work,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you used to do this kind of works while you were in college, like in Rabindra Bharati also.
Yes.
You have continued from this time.
Yes, from Rabindra Bharati
Wow.
University. I saw the Indian miniature in library. That time is mobile is not available, or
Right.
camera is not available.
Right.
When I saw the Indian miniature, I like it very much. There is detailing, color perspective, the scientific. There is no scientific perspective, aerial perspective. I like it very much.
Okay.
And Nepali paper. I like very much Nepali paper. There is a special character absorbing color, and it is very. I can relate with the Nepali paper. It is very.
These are all done on Nepali paper.
Yes, Nepali paper on canvas. So this one
have been
only
pasted
paper.
on a-
No, this one only paper. There
Uh-huh.
is no Nepali paper.
Right. Okay.
And I use embroidery, katha stitch, the frame.
Okay. In between, you have done the stitches also.
Yes.
So,
I use ventilator.
so all the influences you have implemented in your work.
Yes.
Huh? Wow, beautiful.
Thank
So, do you want to continue with this kind of style? And what's your plan?
Yes.
You want to continue with this kind of style?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Gouache is my favorite medium with Nepali paper.
Uh-huh.
It's
Thank
very
you.
soft.
Thank you so much talking to Art Keeper Suma. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Yes, hello Anjan.
Hello.
We'll be talking to Anjan Modak from Kolkata. He's part of the Imami Art Gallery. अंजन जी ये बताइए कि ये जो डिस्प्ले है, the works, the body of works which you have shown, इसके पीछे की जर्नी क्या है? What kind of inspiration is there या was there for this kind of visuals? ये visual narrative बिल्कुल अलग किस्म से है. मैंने आपका काम पहले भी देखा है 2020 में. So what exactly pushes you for this kind of work? क्या है?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू आर्ट कीपर कि उन्होंने मुझे ये चूज़ किया है मुझे बोलने के लिए. सो थैंक यू लॉर्ड्स. हाँ, मेरा आपका जो सवाल था उसका मैं जवाब ऐसे ही देना चाहता हूँ कि मेरा बचपन जो बीता है तो वो लेबरों के साथ ही बीता है.
Okay.
क्योंकि मेरे जो पेरेंट्स थे वो कहीं मेंशन लेबर ही थे दिल्ली में. तो दिल्ली नोएडा एरिया में काफ़ी घर उन्होंने बनाया है. तो उस टाइम मैं बचपन में उसी उनके फैमिली और आसपास के जो और लेबर थे उनके साथ ही मेरा ज़िंदगी बड़ा हुआ है.
Okay.
तो मैं इनके ज़िंदगी के साथ काफ़ी मिला हूँ, काफ़ी जानता हूँ. आज भी मैं जिस जगह में रहता हूँ कोलकाता में, मेरे आसपास में सारे लेबर ही रहते हैं क्योंकि वहाँ पे सोनारू जो होते हैं सोने का काम करते हैं
जी.
वो सब रहते हैं.
Goldsmiths.
गोल्डस्मिथ्स उनका
Right.
डिज़ाइन कारखानाज है वहाँ पे,
Right.
फैक्ट्रीज है.
Right.
तो उनके साथ मेरा इंटरेक्शन चलता ही रहता है. तो जब मैं आर्ट कॉलेज में आया, आर्ट लेके प्रैक्टिस स्टार्ट किया तो अपना लैंग्वेज बनाने का सोच रहा हूँ. तो मैं अपनी ज़िंदगी से ये सब चीज़ें रिकॉल किया कि क्यों दूसरे जगह मेरे को जाना है. मेरे पास जो एक्सपीरियंस है बचपन से जो मैंने देखा है उनको ही ना क्यों ढूंढ निकालूं और किसका ज़िंदगी दिखाऊं, इन लेबरों का ज़िंदगी. तो मेरे काम के जो तरीके हैं या कंटेंट बोल सकते हैं वो लेबर को लेके ही है कि आज के इस दुनिया में जो मॉडर्न सोसाइटी है जिसके पीछे बनने के लिए इन लेबरों का काफ़ी अवदान है.
श्रमिक ही बनाते हैं.
श्रमिक ही बनाते हैं.
बिल्कुल.
तो ये आज की पोजीशन में कहाँ है, वो क्या आज के सोसाइटी के साथ इजीली मिल पा रहे हैं या आज के शहर में वो लोग अलग हैं कि अपना काम करते हैं और दूर चले जाते हैं, एग्जाइल है वो सब कोई.
Right.
तो ये मेरा सोच विचार है. उनका ज़िंदगी को लेके मैं यहाँ पे अपना पिक्टोरियल स्पेस का कॉम्पोजिशन प्रस्तुत किया.
चॉइस ऑफ मटेरियल्स के बारे में ये बताइए कि व्हाई ओनली पेपर, व्हाई नॉट कैनवस और पेपर ही क्यों?
पेपर ही क्यों, ये आपने अच्छा सवाल पूछा है. पेपर इसलिए कि पेपर जैसे बहुत ही पुराना एक मीडियम है. पहले आविष्कार पेपर में हुआ है कि पहले पम्प लीफ यूज़ किया था, उसके बाद जब से प्रिंटेड मीडिया आया है तब से पेपर का यूज इस्तेमाल हुआ है.
Right.
तो पेपर एक बहुत ही सिंपल एक मटेरियल है जो काफ़ी ग्राउंड लेवल में आता है और सब अवेलेबल कर सकता है, इजीली देख सकता है. तो इस पेपर, वाटर कलर एंड ग्राफाइट ये इतना सिंपल है और मैं जिनका लाइफ लेके काम कर रहा हूँ वो भी बहुत ही सिंपल है. तो ये मटेरियल के साथ कंटेंट का काफ़ी मील है इसके साथ. तो मैंने इसीलिए जानबूझ के ये चूज़ किया है.
मतलब सिंप्लिसिटी ऑफ मटेरियल, सिंप्लिसिटी ऑफ लाइफ, बट वर्क इज एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी.
ओह थैंक यू सो मच.
आगे इसी सब्जेक्ट पे ही काम करना चाहेंगे या यू वांट टू एक्सप्लोर समथिंग एल्स?
अभी तक तो इस बारे में सोचा नहीं है. फिलहाल जो मेरा जो भावनाएं हैं अभी काफ़ी काम बाकी है इनके साथ.
इसी
तो
series का?
हाँ, इसी सीरीज़ का, क्योंकि इनके ज़िंदगी के काफ़ी सारे अंश हैं जो जो मुझे
पहलू हैं जो आप छूना चाहते हैं.
छूना चाहता हूँ और जो मुझे हर टाइम हॉन्ट करता रहता है कि मैं इंसिस्ट होता रहता हूँ. तो उन चीज़ों को मैं और गंभीरता से उनको मैं देखना चाहता हूँ और अंदर जाके.
ओके.
तो अभी तो फिलहाल इनको लेके काम
अब इसी को
करने
लेके
की
काम
इच्छा है.
करना चाहेंगे.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टॉकिंग टू आर्ट कीपर अंजुन.
थैंक
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम.
यू वंस अगेन.
Now you can see the work, the painting by Tom Varakuji from Kerala, one of my favorite artists. मुझे इनका काम बहुत पसंद है. The kind of light he creates, it reminds me of Rembrandt. Beautiful works, beautiful works. This again by one of the paintings. There are two paintings by Tom Varakuji. Even this sculpture, I love this sculpture. See the key. एक चाबी देख पाएंगे यहाँ पे. अंदर है एक क्रिएट किया गया है एक काइंड ऑफ ए वाटर बॉडी और उसके अंदर एक की रखा गया है. इट्स आई लव दिस वर्क. आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट यस आई लव दिस वर्क. इसके साथ टाइम स्पेंड करने में मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. And here it is, the other painting by Tom Varakuji from Kerala. I love his works. Beautiful. It speaks so much. The lights he create, the light, the shadow, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So lively. मुझे लगता है कि मैं खुद वहाँ पे खड़ा हूँ इस सिनेरियो के बीच में. और ये बहुत ही टिपिकल केरला का एक सिनेरियो है और बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है. बहुत. Hi Shovin.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
good, good.
Yeah, tell me something about your work. जो यहाँ पे
work?
डिस्प्ले है कैसा, मतलब एक तो गैलरी में था जो सोलो हो चुका था आपका, द सेम हैज बीन मूव टू दिस पॉइंट, कैसा लग रहा है इस मतलब
good,
नाउ
बड़ा
इट्स पार्ट
interest-
ऑफ इंडिया आर्ट फेयर नाउ.
Now India Art Fair is very interesting, बड़ा अच्छा है. और obviously यहाँ पे works काफ़ी लोगों ने देखा है. So that is the most interesting and most exciting point for an artist.
Okay.
जब आपके काम बहुत हजारों लोग देखते हैं तो अच्छा लगता है. When people are taking too much snaps in front of my sculpture, people are taking selfies also.
Right.
So different way people are appreciating my work. So which is
ऑब्वियसली एक पब्लिक स्पेस में आना एक अलग होता है
Exactly.
और एक गैलरी स्पेस में रहना अलग चीज़ होता है.
तो पब्लिक स्पेस का एंजॉय तो सच में मुझे लगता है मेरा काम भी एंजॉय कर रहा होगा.
Right.
ये सारे फोटोशूट हो रहे हैं स्क्रीन फ्रंट ऑफ.
राइट.
दिस इज ऑल.
थैंक यू सो मच.
थैंक यू सो मच.
जो आप स्क्रीन पे अभी आप देख रहे हैं, इट्स बेसिकली द डिटेल वर्क ऑफ शोविन भट्टाचार्य, द स्कल्पचर व्हिच इज बीइंग डिस्प्लेड ओवर देयर, धूमिमल गैलरी के साथ डिस्प्लेड है अभी. और इसके डिटेल्स आप देखिए. ये वीडियो मुझे शोविन भट्टाचार्य ने खुद दिया है. थैंक्स टू शोविन. एंड सी द ब्यूटी ऑफ द वर्क. इट्स सो ब्यूटीफुल, अमेजिंग, इट्स अमेजिंग. सो आप इसे देखिए और एंजॉय कीजिए एंड सपोर्ट आर्ट कीपर. स्टे विथ आर्ट कीपर, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर एंड ग्रो विथ आर्ट कीपर. सपोर्ट आर्ट एंड आर्टिस्ट्स. अब आप जिनको देख पाएंगे यहाँ पे हाथ में कैमरे के साथ, ये मैं खुद हूँ, आर्ट कीपर शोमेन भौमिक, एंड दिस वीडियो हैज बीन डन बाय वन ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स ज्योतम दत्ता रॉय, एंड इट शोज मी इन एक्शन एट इंडिया आर्ट फेयर। इस डॉक्यूमेंटेशन को जो मैं कर रहा हूँ इसको दिखाते हुए, सो इट टेक्स लॉट ऑफ टाइम एंड इसको एडिट करने में भी बहुत टाइम लगता है। इट्स नॉट ए मैटर ऑफ जोक। लोगों को लगता है कि वीडियो बन के आ गया, फिर भी लोग सब्सक्राइब नहीं करना चाहते हैं। एंड दिस इज़ द प्लेस फॉर बुक्स एंड आर्ट मटेरियल्स वेयर पार्ट ऑफ दिस एग्जीबिशन ऑल्सो। और बहुत अच्छे अच्छे बुक्स थे CMYK के तरफ से। यहाँ मुझे काफ़ी सारे आर्टिस्ट मिले, काफ़ी कलेक्टर्स मिले, काफ़ी क्यूरेटर्स मिले। सो थिंग्स आर नॉट बैड। बस यही है कि दोबारा ये कोविड का खेल शुरू ना हो और ऐसा ही चलता रहे। सो आर्ट विल बी बैक अगेन और फिर से पॉजिटिव चीज़ें होंगी। राजीव सेठी जी हैं ऑन लेफ्ट हैंड साइड। ये अभी पैकिंग का टाइम है, सो पैकअप। दिस इज द लास्ट डे ऑन संडे और ये पैकअप का टाइम था। 1 May लेबर डे पैकअप। ओके, एंड दिस राजीव सेठी ऑन योर राइट। दुख तो होता है, लेकिन सबसे ज़्यादा मुश्किल ये भी होता है कि पैकिंग करना। एग्जीबिशन को लगाना एक अलग है और एग्जीबिशन को पैकअप करना, यू नो, इट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग। So this is the end of 2-part coverage of India Art Fair 2022. Thanks for watching this video. Please support Art Keeper, subscribe and share. Stay with art, stay with Art Keeper. Thank you so much.